and paper towel and tissue they had to sell. And y'all, I've been getting some phone calls about my youngest son acting up in school. I got a trick for him today. No more TV, no more PlayStation. Tune in. I'm sick of him. I'm not gonna let him know. This has been going on for 2 weeks now. Me steady talking to him, his dad talking to him. We took football from him, and now he still wanna play games. Watch this. I'm about to go in here, and I'm about to cuss him out. Y'all, I'm finna walk in this house and see what's to it. I know he ain't about to do nothing but lie. Dewey.
Yes.
You was acting up in school today?
Yes. Yes, he was.
He was? What was he doing?
He was like, la, 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 and the teacher was like telling him stuff and everything. And he just have to go to like the principal office, and because he was being bad.
Yeah, Miss Gooseby called me. So why was you acting up in school today?
I don't know.
You better answer why.
I don't know.
And why was you laughing when she told you something? Because you're doing the same thing to me now.
I don't know.
What was you doing?
I don't know. You jumping around.
Was you jumping around? Why?
I don't know.
You want a whooping?
No.
So tell me why was you jumping around in school?
I don't know.
Do I send you to school to jump around?
No.
So why was you jumping around?
I don't know. 5 months. 5 months. He hit the ground 5 months.
5 months to ground him?
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea to me. No football, no nothing.
And no game. Snitch.
Don't call me snitch. Why was you acting up?
I don't know.
Okay. Guess what I'm about to do? I'm going to show you. I'm about to show you. You don't know. Don't ask me for nothing else. If you no more TV.
Please, Mama.
No more TV and no PlayStation. I'm finna run that mug over. You ain't got to worry about it. And don't go in the Ryan room trying to play his either. That. I don't know that. Because I'm tired of it. Rip that book and it's going to be a problem. Okay, you think it's a joke. You going to cry. You going to laugh now and cry later. So you ripped it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to get smart?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you do about that, little girl?
Okay.
Shut your mouth and get your eye
Open that door. Yeah, I'm done playing. Watch out, playing. I'm done playing. No, you ain't got to know. I'm done playing with his ass. His smart mouth ass. Sure is about to run this sucker over. No more PlayStations. No nothing. Yeah, on my life. I'm done playing with him. No, I ain't capping. I'm dead. Yeah. You thought it was a sweet. Cap that. Move back. Move. Go on. Let me see the key. I'm going to show you. I don't care about you hating it. Yeah, you hate that. Yeah, you hate that. Hate this. You hate it? You gonna act up in school again? What? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is you gonna act up in school again?
Stop!
Move! Is you gonna act up in school again?
No!
I'm done with you and your sister. I'm done. I don't care about you stumping off. Stump on off. Yeah, I bet you won't play no more. Skip.
Wow. Well, you know what? For those of you who grew up in the 90s, 80s, or 70s, and beyond, this is pretty much light work compared to what this kid right here gotten. I mean, just think about it. He called his own mama a girl. And his mom told him that, you rip that book up, it's going to be a problem. He ripped that book up anyway. And basically, in a way, kind of semi-talked back at her. I would say to myself, man, if he was brought up in the generation that I was, and probably this woman too, because I think we like in the same generation. She probably grew up in a time where her parents didn't play certain things. Well, I don't know where she's from, but I'm from the South. Yeah, I'm from the South, and also I had old school parents and grandparents at that. Certain things I just couldn't do, and call my grandma girl. Oh no, I would have gotten all my tooth slapped out of my mouth, and I would have had a sore butt going to school. So I don't know what it is. Maybe as generation progresses, the kids are, parents are more softer than what it is, and I guess that got more to do with. That has more to do with what's the word so-called abuse. I can't do this to my kid because that is abuse. And I was looking at some of these comment sections, and they say the kid could be going to be traumatized. Let me put it this way: she bought the game and the TV. I mean, they bought it. Of course, the kid didn't bought it. They bought it, which means that that's their money they're destroying. And also, you gotta draw a line somehow. And these people talking about the parents. I'll actually read some of these comments, and you got this grown man. I'm an old grown man talking about. I'm kind of traumatized for the kid. That's horrible. You shouldn't do that kid like that. He actually loved that. And they're gonna hurt his. They're gonna hurt his feelings, and he gonna be traumatized. Man, shut up. And you know what? This is the reason why a lot of our young black men, I'll say our young men, the jail is so filled up because they don't really want us to discipline our kid, because when the kids act up, they got a place for them, either jail or either under the dirt. I mean, you just got to think about it. Why they don't want us to discipline our kid? And she kind of reminded me of how, that situation reminded me of how it was for me as a kid. I can remember being a kid, right? I think I might have acted up a few times. I did bad in school. Either had a bad grade. I can't really remember what it was. But I remember I had like some of my stuff taken from me, like some toys and stuff. I remember those days. And I'd much rather have that than they had a blister behind, because I'm telling you, having your butt tore up wasn't a good feeling. And soon the next day you get to school, you walking you have to sit down with your hands because the butt was sore. And I wouldn't dare talking back. Man, that's a no. Because I brought up old school way, and look how I turned out. And speaking of, toys and stuff, how many of you are old enough to remember? You might have a dad or a granddad or uncle or maybe a grandmother or any kind of adults who live in the house where you at and tell you to pick up your toys from the floor. Because I remember I had a lot of toys. I had some G.I. Joes. I had some Power Rangers. I had some Hot Wheels. Some cars. I like all kind of different cars and toys. I even had some adults telling me that you better pick them toys up, because next time I walk by them toys, they're going in the trash. I thought, like the kids say, I thought they was just capping, but capping wasn't a word back then, because that was back in the 90s, of course. But I thought they were just saying it just to be saying that. Little did I know that they actually did throw in the trash. I had one of my toys was thrown in the fireplace and got burned. I'm like, oh no, they were serious. But one of those toys that got thrown in the trash, I pick it up, and next time, I know not to leave them on the floor. I knew better now, because I said I ain't want those going in the trash, and I actually like that. As an adult, I understand now, because you walking on the floor barefoot, you feel like walking barefoot, and you walk over a car, and that thing gotta hurt. I understand what they mean, because you walking, just stepping on some toys that can hurt your foot. And I understand now. Of course, as a kid, I was thinking that, oh, they're being mean, but now I understand. But as far as that PlayStation go, like I say, kudos for them all. Kudos for her to correct their son. That's a way to correct him. And that son was mad and stomping out. Back then, I wouldn't even do that. I wouldn't even dare stomp off at any adult at that, because I would have gotten jacked up. Said, boy, you stomping at me too? Oh, you not only get your stuff destroyed like that, boy. You gonna get that belt. That's the old school way. But yeah. Again, shout out to the mom and the dad, because the dad actually brought the TV. You know what? Let's get rid of that. And the kid, of course, he's sad and crying, but hey, that's their money, and they use that the money they used to buy that game. And you know what the thing is though? Those kids got separate TVs. Like they got two TVs. He got a TV, and those two brothers got their own TV and their own game. Talk about spoiled. Kids today are spoiled. Like, back in the day, we all share one TV, and we all agree. Okay, at this time I'm watching this show. Okay, and that time I'm watching this. Or if it's time for us to play like maybe a Sega Genesis or something, or a Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo, maybe even PlayStation or Nintendo 64, we all take turns playing. Nobody had a game of their own, like a separate game. It just show you how entitled and spoiled kids are. But kids can have their own separate TV. Now you look at houses now; they got about 4, 5, 6 different TVs in every room now. If you want to look at TV, we all go to just one room together watching TV. Nobody watching TV in separate rooms. That's how family used to be. I just noticed something about that. It just seemed amazing how time changed and how lax people are, how spoiled kids are. We as adults. Well, I don't have any kids, but I'm just saying, we as in my generation, we spoiled these kids. But tell me what you think about this. And again, shout out to the mom. And I hope, that boy, well, I guess he'll straighten out and maybe do good in school. And hopefully when he get older and grow up, he won't end up going to jail or either joining the gang or either worse, get killed. But that concludes this commentary. Like, share, subscribe.